we're just prepared to go up and wrestle like we've been wrestling, aggressive, smart. We're wrestling with good enthusiasm, good energy. So, that's what we want to keep doing. We got our tentative seed, so we know where we're at and who we're going to wrestle. But I feel like this year we have continually gotten better. The results don't necessarily show it in the dual meets, but it's good energy. We've had good energy all year. I don't think we've had a bad practice. Even when you might come in and guys are kind of lackadaisical, it's like it was good energy. They just stepped it up. So we just want to go up there and keep competing hard, wrestle hard for 7 minutes. Not focus on winning and losing the match. Let's just focus on having fun, going out there, wrestling hard, hitting our moves, doing what we know how to do.
Sort of you've got some veteran guys at important weight classes, a few at the lower classes, a few in the upper classes. Does it really help to have guys who've really been through the battles?
You know what? It can't. I feel like it can't hurt. It just depends on what their leadership personality is. You gotta start somewhere. So it doesn't mean a freshman can't go in there like Alex Griffin and say, "Hey, I'm here. Let's get it done." Kind of remember what the guest speakers told us a couple weeks ago when the SEALs are there. Prepare and take these matches like it could be the last one. So that's the attitude. And when you approach it like that, it doesn't matter what your background is. But at the same time, some of the guys that have been there, done that, I think they can give a few words of encouragement or advice before the tournament starts. It's just another match. It really is.
You've had a couple weeks off. I know you've done some grueling training and brought in some people, like you said. Has it been a productive couple weeks? You feel like the team got better, even though they weren't necessarily, competing in front of anybody but you?
Yeah, we did. We worked on little things. We maintain our conditioning's been great all year. We've never, sometimes, you're like, man, we feel like we're really out conditioning people. Sometimes if we get a stall call, it's because we don't understand the positions. But I thought the exercise we did with the Navy SEALs was incredibly productive. Not only the physical aspect, but more so their words of encouragement, words of wisdom. So, had a little match that we did, which, again, it's like a lot of these guys have been doing this really since they've been 4 or 5 years old. So it's just maintaining it, making little steps of improvement, tweaking some things, fine-tuning some things. So yeah, I think it's been maybe a benefit in disguise that we didn't have a match a week ago. Just kind of did a little scrimmage with ourselves. So I think they're itching to go now and ready to roll.
I know in a lot of respects, going and doing well at the Big Tens is harder than performing well at nationals sometimes, because every single match at a lot of weight classes is brutal. Do your guys relish that challenge?
They better. That's why they come to the Big Ten. And when we're recruiting somebody, we try to make sure they understand. Like most of these guys know, this is the grind. This is where it's at. To be able to wrestle that type of quality week in and week out is pretty intense. So I think our guys are ready for the challenge. And like you said, make sure you get your spot, because you can go to the nationals and you can increase your spot, even from the Big Tens. But the key thing is making sure you move on and you get your bid to the NCAA tournament.